name is Keshwani. That's Keshwani, Keshwani. We are here because we want to prepare for SAT. We have been solving SAT math problems out of this book here, the official SAT study guide. If you do not own this book already, purchase one immediately. You're going to need it. The problem that we are about to solve is the one that you will find on page number 670. Please turn to it, page 670, and today is our lesson number 73. Let's see what we have. It says, if k, n and r are integers, let this relationship that they're showing here, k star and r, is true, we are told, only if n is less than k and k is less than r. Now what that thing is, actually don't try to make any sense out of it, because this is, look at this as a one black box. We don't know what's contained in that black box, but whatever it is, we are told that this thing holds here, whatever this relationship is between these three variables. Some relationship exists between k and n and r, which is contained in this one black box that they give you. And of course, the reason why it's called black box is because we have no idea what the hell it is. But we are told that it is true only if this thing is true, if n is less than k and k is less than r. We are told, which of the following could, we are told that if negative 2 and this black box here and 0, that's a 0 here, negative 2 and then n and 0 is true, then what would that imply? What would that imply? Let's think about it. We are told that n, which is right here, n, has to be less than k. K comes before the black box. Here, in place of k, we have negative 2. This is our k. So that goes here. And then comes r, which is right here, which is 0. R is replaced by 0. So right here, that's it. What this tells us is that this n that we have here is less than negative 2. What this implies is that n is less than negative 2. And the question simply is, which of the following 5 statements that is given to us, actually, no, I take it back. We don't have 5 statements there. We don't have 5 multiple choice questions like we ordinarily do here. They're giving us the 3 statements here. This is 1, 2, 3 problem. And the question simply, which of the following could be the possible value of n? Well, let's ask ourselves, could n be negative 3? The answer is yes, because all that is required is that it has to be less than negative 2. If it's less than negative 2, it could very well be negative 3. Only requirement here is that n has to be less than negative 3. Can n be negative 1? The answer is no. It cannot be negative 1 because it has to be less than negative 2. Can it be positive 3? Well, obviously not. It cannot be positive 3 because it has to be negative 2. The answer is 1 only. The answer is 1 only, which is A. This was a weird question, wasn't it? That's it. The answer is A. The only thing that is true here for sure, for a fact, is the situation that, because I was going to say the only thing that is true here is the fact that the n, whatever its value is, has to be less than negative 2. So it could be negative 3, but it cannot be negative 1 because negative 1 is not less than negative 2, and it definitely cannot be positive 3. That's it. Number 2, if 20% of x equals 80% of y, 80% of y, which of the following expresses y in terms of x? Alright, so we just have to solve for y in terms of x. So let's do that. 20% of x, how do we write that? We can write that as 0.2 times x. Off means times. Off means times or multiply. So 20%, 20% is 20%, that's 0.2, of means times x. And again 80% will be 0.8 times y. Let's get rid of this decimal. Let's get rid of this decimal points here by multiplying both sides of the equation by 10. Multiply this side of the equation by 10, multiply that side of the equation by 10. So 10 times 0.2 is 2, so it's 2x here, and here we get 8y. And question is, what's the value of y? So let's solve it. They want us to solve for the value of y. So if you divide both sides by 8, the 8 drops out, and y equals, 2 is going to cancel out with 8 4 times, so it's x over 4. Y equals x over 4. That's it. That's our answer. Y equals x over 4. But that's not how they give you the answer choices, do they? Y equals x over 4, which of course is same as 1/4 of x, and 1/4 of anything is same as 25%. So it's 25% of x. Y equals 1/4 of x. There are three different ways we can say. There are several different ways we can say it. We can say y equals x over 4, or we can say y is 1/4 of x, or we can say y is means equal. Y is 25% of x, because 1/4 of anything is just 25%. So that's it. That's all. Another way we could have set up the same problem is, instead of doing it the way we did it, I'm going to erase this thing here, I'm going to redo it. It's not a big deal. What I'm about to say is nothing earth-shattering, but this is another way. 20% means 20 over 100. 20 over 100 of x equals 80%, 80 over 100 of y. Since 100 appears at the bottom in both places, if you were to multiply both sides of the equation by 100, we can get rid of this 100. And now I'm going to erase the baby part. We don't have to show this baby step. You just have to realize that if we multiply both sides of the equation by 100, it goes out. Again, if we divide both sides of the equation by 10, we can drop out the 0. So we'll be back to where we were. 2x equals 8y, which means y equals 2x over 8, which is same as x over 4, which is same as 1/4 of x, which is same as 25% of x. Y equals 25% of x. That's it. I will see you tomorrow, okay? Bye now.